Hello, good evening. Welcome to the Institute of Global Professionals free international webinar. Thank you all for joining us in this wonderful evening, and we do hope that you will stay with us until the end. Our audience, I am Professor Nosairi Navalta from the Philippines, and I am your host for this evening. I am proud to be associated with IGP as a global member, and I feel honored and privileged to host this webinar. I am sure that you will learn a lot and will have many takeaways. Please don't forget to like, tag, share, and mention your friends in the comment box. So let us watch together and learn together. We believe that power is gained by sharing knowledge and not hoarding it. Once again, I am Cyrene. I am an IGP member from the Philippines. Every day, we have new participants who are joining us, so allow me to give a little background about IGP. The Institute of Global Professionals serves students and the community by providing holistic approach to social work and education to help create a proficient generation of professionals. IGP is a leading online skill development institute with thousands of learners worldwide. We make sure that the knowledge from our webinars will contribute in the enhancement of one's personality to become more confident and ready to face any circumstances and to develop your own skills. We are entrusted with international recognition. We organize our webinars, training, offline and online courses, and others by best and trained speakers and coaches from all over the world to create the best learning platform for all of you. Our mission is to empower people and enhance their potentials. For the information of everyone, we have already completed 402 webinars successfully. We in the IGP aim to continue to serve our learners worldwide and help you, our dear participants, to grow both in your personal and professional career. We do hope that you will continue to support IGP. Let me remind you once again to share, tag, make a comment, and mention your friends in the comment section. Let us now begin our webinar for this evening with IGP's mantra, Feed Your Skill. Tonight, we are presenting webinar number 403, which is the webinar on toxic positivity. We are indeed privileged to have with us tonight an international motivational speaker from India. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our speaker for tonight, Sir Samir Narad.
Awesome.
Hello,
Awesome.
sir. Good evening.
Yeah, great evening, ma'am.
Welcome to IGP. We are happy and honored to have you here with us tonight. You may now give a
Absolutely.
short introduction. Yes, sir.
Yeah,
You may now
yeah,
give a short introduction of yourself. Then after, you can proceed to your presentation. Take it away, sir. Thank you.
yeah, yeah. Amazing. Thank you so much for the opportunity. And I'm really happy and grateful over here. I'm quite excited to share all the content with all of you guys. So, how many of you are really interested in creating massive success? Just let me know. Just put yes in the chat box. Just put yes in the chat box. How many of you would love to achieve that grand success? Thank you so much, my dear friends. And you must be wondering that it is all about the positive thinking. You know what? Positive thinking, it is really highly overrated. Everyone thinks like it is a game of positive thinking, positive thinking. But the topic we are going to cover today is a toxic positivity. And I'm going to help you to understand when this positivity can become very toxic. It can be extremely dangerous. Being negative, sometimes it is quite great compared to the toxic positivity. It is going to create further more damage. And I just want to just share a brief background about me. you know I'm Samir Narad. Basically, I did my diploma and degree in electrical engineering. After that, as for 6 years, I worked in company named Blue Star Limited as an assistant manager. In between, I did my correspondence MBA in the marketing. But I didn't enjoy all these things. I realized I'm here on this mission to help and motivate people. So I decided to quit my job and started working as a motivational speaker and life coach. Until now, 500 plus seminars and webinars I have delivered, and around 25,000 plus people I have trained, and by God's grace, lots of success stories. And today is a date to create your success story. So are you ready for it? Are you ready for that great success story? And it is beyond positive thinking, my dear friend, because today's topic, I just want to make aware about toxic positivity. Because while going through all this training and all, I realize sometimes people think too much positive and they kill their potential, they kill their power to achieve something great in their life. How it happens? See, if you are thinking only positive and you are purely neglecting the root cause, then you are in big trouble. If you are thinking only positive and you're completely neglecting the root cause, then it is the toxic positivity. Please understand the definition of toxic positivity. Positive thinking is really great. There are so many books written on this topic. There are so many self-help books. Norman Vincent Peale wrote one amazing book, Power of Positive Thinking. Amazing, top of the world book, no doubt about it. But if you are thinking only positive and you are not working on the root cause, then it will be the big challenge for you. So I'll give you a few examples. Suppose if you have an injury, okay, if you have an injury and you are not cleaning that, I mean to say you're not dressing that injury, and you're just try to cover it up with the dressing, you're not cleaning it. Why? Because it is painful. You are just thinking positive that that injury, that wound will heal on its own. I'm not going to clean it, because while cleaning it, no, it is really painful. You need to apply some kind of medicines which is going to create a lot of pain. But that pain is very important, so that you clean that wound, you clean that injury, and so that you can experience a speedy healing. But most of the people try to run away from that. What they do, they just keep on thinking positive and they try to avoid that pain. See, I'll give you one more example of toxic positivity. Suppose you want to take bath, but you're not taking bath. Instead of taking bath, you're just applying deos and perfumes on your body, just to decorate yourself, just to make others feel that you are, smelling great and you are awesome. But internally, you are facing challenges. It is an example of toxic positivity. It is basically trying to avoid the root cause. If you do that, it is not going to help you in a long run. In short term, you'll feel really great, but in long term, it can be really dangerous. Let me tell you, my dear friend, if you suppress the negativity, if you suppress the root cause, then it can create a lot of challenges in your life. Because that suppression will, it is just like a pressure cooker. If the pressure cooker is there and heat is continuously there, and if you do not release that, then what is going to happen? Explosion. I have handled some of my clients. They kept on thinking positive. They didn't work on the root cause, and they faced hell lot of challenges in their life. Now, there are some famous dialogues also regarding toxic positivity. Think positive, think positive, think positive. Yeah, it is great to think positive, but you need to work upon the root cause. There is one amazing dialogue by Louis Hay. You must have heard that. All is well, all is well. There was one movie also. In India, there was one movie, Three Idiots. In that movie, they showed this same concept. All is well. Whenever you are in stress, just say, all is well, all is well. Now, it is really a great tool. It is a great tool to come in a great state of mind so that you can work on the root cause. Please understand. When you say all is well, it is really great. It is really awesome. If you think positive, it is really awesome. But it is just going to help you to put you in a great mindset so that you can work upon the root cause. But people don't do it. People just keep on saying, all is well, all is well, all is well. Everything is great, everything is great. They keep on thinking positive. They keep on thinking like, one day my time will come. One day I'll achieve something. And they keep on repeating certain mistakes again and again and again. And they expect some different results. How come it is going to happen? Please understand. Please write it down. Positive thinking is really awesome, provided you are working on root cause also. providing, you're correcting your processes also. See, if you keep on following same strategy continuously and you're not getting results and you're thinking that positive thinking will help you, I'm sorry, it is not going to help you. Have you? How many of you heard the guy named Tony Robbins? Have you heard the name Tony Robbins? Just let me know in the chat box if you know this guy. And if you don't know, I request you, please go on YouTube, on Facebook, and subscribe whatever he's sharing. He is quite phenomenal speaker. So there is one book, Unlimited Power by Tony Robbins. He shares one magical formula, the breakthrough formula for success, the ultimate formula for success. And the formula says, step number one, find what you want. Step number one, please write it down. This is really amazing formula. It can help you. You can save yourself from the toxic positivity. You can protect yourself from the toxic positivity. The step number one is to find what you want. Step number one is to find what exactly you want. Step number two is to take massive action. Step number two is to take massive action towards that mission, towards that goal. Step number three is to take feedback. My dear friend, step number three is very critical. In case you're taking massive action, but if you're not getting the desired result, then you need to consider that feedback. And in the step number four, you need to correct that action. You need to start with some different plan, with different strategy. But if you're taking only two steps, that is looking for what you want, second step, just taking actions, just taking actions. And if you're not getting the right results and still you're stuck on the second step, take massive action, take massive action, take massive action. I'm sorry, this is called toxic positivity. Are you getting my point? Step number one is check out what you want. Step number two is to take massive action. But if you stuck on step number two, if you're not getting the desired results, and if you're stuck on the only action part and just wishing, just visualizing, just doing affirmations and all, that I'll be positive, sorry, I'll achieve great success, I'm successful, I'm successful. If you keep on chanting and keep on visualizing, keep on affirming, I'm sorry, my dear friend, it is not going to help you, because you are getting the feedback. You need to go for step number three. You need to consider that feedback, whatever is that feedback. If that feedback is great, then it is awesome. That means you're moving towards your goal. Amazing. Keep it up. Keep it up the process. But in the step number three, if you're getting the negative feedback, that means you need to change your action plan. You need to change your strategy. You need to go for the root cause. You need to try to check it out. Why I'm not getting the result? And if you avoid that, it is painful, my dear friend. When you take action and if you do not get results, it is quite painful. There, if you just keep on doing the wishful thinking, daydreaming, it is not going to help. You need to course correct your action. So how many of you getting this point? Just let me know in the chat box. Wherever you are, maybe on the YouTube or the Facebook, just say yes if you are getting this magical formula. Otherwise, the toxic positivity will kill you. Don't you think it will frustrate you like anything? Step number one, as I said, just focus upon your goal. I would say yes, what exactly you want. Step number two is to take massive action. And if you are stuck on step number two, you're taking action every single day. You're putting your heart and soul and you're thinking everything will be great, everything will be great, everything will be great. Just wishful thinking. And this is called toxic positivity. This is called toxic positivity. It is really dangerous. It is so painful in a long run, so that it can finish you up. And hence, this topic is very critical. It is going to be quite unique. I'm sure you're quite excited and you're getting the context, what exactly I want to say. So let me share my PPT right now and we will continue our journey again. Let me share the PPT. Just give me a few seconds, my dear friends. Just give me a few seconds. I'm just sharing my screen. Just wait, there is some technical glitch over here. I'm just waiting it to resolve.
It's all right, sir. While Sir Narad is doing that, um, again, we are reminding everyone to please share, tag, and mention your friends in the comment section so they will be informed. So they will be informed about our webinar for tonight. So are you okay now, Sir Narad? Okay. So let us wait for Sir to prepare his PowerPoint presentation. Again, we would like to acknowledge our participants from the Facebook Live and as well as our YouTube channel. Thank you for joining us tonight. So you can mention your friends so that they will be informed about our webinar for tonight, which is toxic positivity. The topic is very interesting. So I hope you bear with us while Sir Narad is fixing his PowerPoint presentation. Thank you. Okay. So good evening again, everyone. I would like to acknowledge some of our participants in Facebook Live. We have Ma'am Anna Marie Joy Alcance Mercado, Ma'am Marisa Nales Figueroa. Familiar name. Good evening, ma'am. Ma'am Marivic Villanueva, Sir Rosel, sorry, Ma'am Rosel Palero. I can see names here. We have a lot of participants who are joining us this evening. Thank you very much. So let me mention some. Welcome, Ma'am Maribeth de la Cruz. I can see familiar names. Hello, Katie Gelasio. Gelasio. Hello. Hi, Rod, Anthony. So you can mention your friends in our comment section. Hello, Sir Narad. We also would like to welcome our participants from the YouTube channel of the Institute of Global Professionals. Thank you for joining us tonight. Okay, so I guess there is a little problem with the PowerPoint presentation of Sir Narad. So let me remind everyone, for those of you who are not yet member of IGP, you can check our website, www.eduigp.com, and create an account if you haven't done yet. And you can also subscribe to our YouTube channel.
I'm back. I guess there was some technical challenge. I don't know what
Hello,
happened.
sir. You're back.
Yeah,
It's all
yeah.
right.
So there was, yeah. So I'm sharing the screen again. So let's hope it is going to work this time. Yeah, awesome. It is working. Great, awesome. Awesome, awesome. Thank you so much, my dear friends, for your patience. I hope you are there and you are listening to me. Amazing. So, as I told you, we need to work upon the root cause. If you're only thinking positive, even if you're not getting right results, you're not thinking about root cause and thinking only positive, it is not going to help you in the long run. It is a big, big trap. It is a toxic positivity, my dear friend. And most of the people take the escape route. Whenever the challenges are there, whenever they are not getting the desired results, they take the escape route, and this escape route fosters, boosts the toxic positivity, not positivity, rather the toxic positivity. Let us check it out. Some people go for shopping, in order to feel great, in order to feel positive, they go for shopping, provided they have the money, and they just try to enjoy themselves. They feel the sense of satisfaction, sense of happiness. Trust me, it is not the positivity, it is a toxic positivity, and it is a kind of a disorder. Let me tell you, it is like compulsive shopping. It is going to destroy your time, energy, and money. So shopping is not a great way. Some people go for chatting. They keep on chatting with someone just for the sake of creating happiness. Day and night, they spend their time on the social media just to become happy. Do you do like that? Have you seen people like that? Do you know anyone who just on the internet, like different social media app, just for the sake of happiness, just for the sake of creating some kind of positivity in their life? Trust me, it is not the positivity, it is a toxic positivity. That person is basically running away from a challenge. Movies, oh my god, nowadays there are so many platforms are available, OTT platforms on the mobile and all. You can watch thousands of movies. Some of the platforms are free, some of the platforms are very very small amount you need to pay. But again, it is a trap. Again, it is a trap. Whenever you do not get the desired result, do not try to run away. Please analyze why you're not getting that result. If you just spend time on shopping or chatting or maybe talking to someone or maybe watching movies, it is not going to help you. You're simply running away from finding the root cause. You are running away from the real challenge. It is not going to help you. So this is called the toxic positivity. The movies may motivate you for some time, may entertain you for some time, but again you need to go in a real world and the root cause is still there. And you know what? If you try to run away from the root cause, it is going to get bigger and bigger and bigger. I mean to say, the challenge is going to get bigger, bigger and bigger, and it will not be in control then. This is what is happening with most of the people. Smoking. If you ask any smoker, why are you smoking? Don't you know it is going to kill you? Still, that person cannot manage the urge from the smoking. Why? Because when that person is smoking, he is experiencing some kind of relief from the stress. That person is not getting the result. He is putting a lot of efforts. That person is not getting results. So what he's going to do, instead of analyzing why he's not getting a result, he is going to go in a toxic positivity mode. Just for the sake of positivity, just for the sake of confidence, they do that. Some of the motivational speakers and all, you know what, before going on a stage, they smoke like anything. Or before some important event, they smoke like anything, and they get a lot of energy. Not just motivational speakers, some of the actors also, some of the actresses also. Why? They need some kind of push, some kind of positivity, and they get it from this side. And you know what? It is really deadly. It may give you a temporary sense of confidence, sense of happiness, but in long term, it is going to be really dangerous. It is nothing but the toxic positivity. Some people go for drinking. When they do not get the desired results, instead of analyzing, instead of calming themselves, they go for drinking alcohol. And if you ask them why you're doing like that, they are clueless, because they are getting some kind of positivity from there. Their mind is getting relaxed from there. So these are all the sources most of the people are using across world, just for the sake of happiness, just for the sake of releasing that stress. But this is toxic positivity, my dear friend. How many of you making sense over here? Is it making sense? Is it resonating whatever I'm sharing right now? Either you may be doing that, or maybe you must be seeing someone else is doing like that. Is it making sense? My dear friends, it is what is happening. This is all toxic positivity stuff. Some people go for drugs. It is so deadly, but still people go for it. There are so many such people, just for the sake of some kind of kick, some kind of happiness, they go for all these things: smoking, drinking, drugs, maybe some kind of shopping, some kind of chatting, movies, and all. My dear friend, it is toxic positivity. It is not going to help. It is all the short term kind of a thing, but in long term, it is really deadly. This is quite common. Whenever people are under stress, in order to finding the root cause, they just try to go for some kind of junk food, some kind of food which they like a lot, and most of the time it is junk only, some fried stuff or some pizzas and burgers and all. They go for it, some kind of sweets, and they feel really happy, they feel really awesome after that. It is known as compulsive eating disorder. My dear friend, it is not going to help you. It may give you temporary sense of happiness, but in long term, again, it is dangerous, and it is nothing but the toxic positivity. So you must be wondering that whatever I'm sharing, these are all challenges. I know I'm going to share some solutions also. Just hang in there. In upcoming few minutes, I'm going to share some amazing solutions with you, so that you can overcome the challenge. In case you're not going through it, I really want to say congratulations to you. If you're not going through all these things, maybe you can learn and you can share it with someone who is suffering from all these things. This is nothing but a toxic positivity, my dear friend. Some people simply go and sleep. They simply cut off from the world. The simple way, they simply cut off from the world. Don't you think, again, it is just toxic positivity? You're just trying to run away from the challenge. You're not trying to go into the root cause, why exactly you're not getting that result. Again, I'm sharing you, in short term it is quite peaceful, but in long term it is quite deadly. You're suppressing the challenge, and when you suppress something, then it is going to explode. You can write it down. When you suppress something, it is going to explode. Is it making sense, my dear friend? Just let me know in the chat box. Just let me know in the chat box if it is making sense with you. Vacation, they just try to run away from the challenge. They try to go somewhere apart from far away from city or something, where they can relax and they can enjoy themselves. They can take vacation for 3 days, 5 days, 7 days, or maybe for a month. But what after that? What the hell they are going to do after that? Again, the problem is still existing, the challenge is still existing. They haven't figured out the root cause, and the challenge is much more bigger after the vacation. My dear friend, this is not going to help. It is all the part of toxic positivity. I'm not saying you should not go for a vacation just to relax your mind. I'm not against that. You can go, provided, listen to me, provided you have a very strong bounce back plan. Okay, listen to me carefully. You can go for a vacation, you can have some kind of food for temporary reason, maybe you can watch some movies, maybe you can chit chat with your friends, near and dear one, loved ones. Nothing wrong. But if it is done with the purpose of bouncing back instead of running away, if it is done with the purpose of bouncing back of the mind, you have the powerful mission that I'm going to bounce back. I'm not running away, I'm just relaxing for some time, so that my mind is calm and composed, so that I can think properly in a great mind space. I can work upon my challenge. If this is your strategy, then great. Then vacation and all these things are great, but still the smoking, drinking, the drugs, this is strict no. This is strict no. You should never ever go for that kind of stuff just for the relaxation. I hope it is making sense right now, that you must be wondering that how we are going to relax then. Whenever we suffer some kind of, discouragement or a failure, how you are going to manage that? We need to relax a bit. Yeah, you can use all these tools to relax a bit, provided you have the bounce back plan ready with you. God, some people become spiritual when they do not get the desired results. They become spiritual, they go behind God. Again, spirituality is not bad. Spirituality is really awesome. The mantra chanting or some kind of meditation, some kind of incantation, some kind of rituals, awesome. All religious things are awesome. I really respect it. I really respect it. I'm following spirituality a lot. I do a lot of mantra chanting and all. So I believe in the power of that. Provided, provided you're doing it for the bounce back. Please understand. If you're going to a temple or a church or a mosque or anywhere, and if you are just doing wishful thinking that God will do something and I will not do anything, God will figure it out, you are going in a toxic positivity pathway. You're going in a wrong pathway. My dear friend, if you're following the spirituality in order to bounce back, in order to just relax yourself, then only it is great. I hope you heard one statement: God help those who help themselves. So use all these resources. This is really amazing resource. Spirituality is amazing resource, provided you have the plan for the bouncing back, not for the sake of running away from your challenge. Otherwise, it will become toxic positivity. Astrology. Some people follow astrology or numerology or some kind of occult science, like, some kind of different healing processes are there. All awesome. I personally follow astrology, numerology, and a lot of sciences. Amazing tools. And I have a lot of case studies for that. I have a lot of case studies for that. Provided, please understand, provided you are going in order to bounce back strategy. If you're going for the bounce back, then you can utilize all these tools. And let me tell you, all the big speakers, all the big people, they use all these tools. All the successful people, be it sports people, the politicians and all of them use that. No one is going to say it on your face, but I know a lot of legends personally, you know and they all follow all these systems, but they have a great bounce back plan. They are not using this just for the runaway tool. Some people, they go beyond, behind all these things a lot, and they lose their self belief in that process. You're not supposed to lose your self belief. You can use all these tools in order to find the root cause in further great way. Trust me, these are all amazing tools to understand yourself. I personally do that. Astrology, numerology, fingerprint science, I personally use that in order to understand the root cause of the challenge. If you do not believe me, just connect with me. I will just guide you how it is going to help. I have a lot of case studies for that. Because from the this astrology, numerology, fingerprint science and all, you understand your core. You can understand yourself, your strength, weaknesses, your genetic programming in a great way. And if you can use that data, if you use that research in a great way in order to bounce back, wow, fantastic. But if you are using it just as a runaway, you are in big trouble. You are in big trouble. My dear friend, do not go on the path of toxic positivity. Have, take yourself on the path of bouncing back. So astrology is one of the tool, people can use it. And finally, you know when they keep on facing challenges and they keep on trying to run away from everything, they use spirituality, the astrology, or maybe watching movies, chatting and all. They are not getting the solution. What they think is the end of their life. They feel like there is no way out. For how many years and years I'm going to think positive because I'm not getting result? Because they're not going into the root cause. If you do not go to the root cause and just keep on thinking positive, the spirituality and astrology and watching movies and chatting and blah blah blah, it is just going to make your problem bigger and bigger, and you'll become powerless. You'll not become powerful, you'll become powerless. And without the power, you cannot bounce back. I hope it is making sense with you. Just let me know in the comment box and chat box. Wherever you are, YouTube or Facebook, just let me know in the comment box if you agree to whatever I'm saying right now. Positive thinking is awesome, phenomenal stuff, provided you are focusing upon root cause also. Otherwise, all these methodologies, it is going to help you to run away from a challenge. Now, let us focus upon the strategies. How we are supposed to take the challenges actually. Let us check it out. I'm going to give a lot of solutions over here. We need to consider problems as gifts. When you have a goal, we want to achieve something, you put a lot of efforts, but if you're not getting the results, then whatever challenges are coming your way, the problems are coming your way, consider them as gifts. Now you must be wondering, how come it is possible? How come the problems are going to be the gifts? Just hold on. I'm going to give a lot of case studies for this so that you can channelize your thinking. It can help you to bounce back. It can help you to keep yourself away from the toxic positivity part. So let's continue the journey. And this point, let me tell you, this point was told by none other than Norman Vincent Peale. I hope you know this guy. The person who wrote Power of Positive Thinking. Power of Positive Thinking was written by one of the great motivation speaker that time. It's Norman Vincent Peale. And Norman Vincent Peale shared this advice to Tony Robbins. Tony Robbins was 32 and Norman Vincent Peale was 92. And they were in one of the session actually. Norman Vincent Peale invited Tony Robbins to attend one of the session. And there, Tony Robbins asked Norman Vincent Peale, you have such a great experience. You have been delivering session for so many years. Can you please give one advice which can help the humanity? And this advice he gave: problems are gifts. Whenever you face challenges, look at them as a gift. Instead of running away from it, look at them as a gift. How is it going to make sense? Just hold on. I'm going to share some amazing tools right now. Diamond. Do you know how diamond is formed? Do you know how diamond is formed? Just let me know in the comment box. Just let me know in the comment box how the diamond is formed. Any idea? How the diamond is formed? My dear friend, we get diamond from a coal. I hope you know that. We get a diamond from a coal. And we get a diamond from a coal when the coal sustains huge pressure. The coal bears or absorbs unbelievable pressure. Then only the coal converts itself into diamond. What does it mean? Whenever there is a challenge, you need to absorb that. You need to face that. And when you face that challenge, your value is going to be like diamond. I hope you know the coal is few dollars. Coal per kg coal cost is just few dollars. And if you think about cost of 1 kg diamond, it is unthinkable. Cost of 1 kg diamond is unthinkable, and cost of 1 kg coal is absolutely nothing, few dollars. Think about it. What kind of bounce back that coal did from coal to a diamond? Why? Because it sustained pressure, absorbed pressure. The same manner, whenever you face a challenge, instead of running away from a challenge, face it. And this is how you can become diamond. Your value will increase like anything. This is one of the case study. So whenever you face a challenge, face it, my dear friend. Do not try to run away. Do not just think like it will be great, it will be great, and keep following the same system. Try to change your approach along the way. Just don't try to repeat the same process. If you're not getting results, try to change your system, try to change your strategy. I hope you know there is one food called as ghee. Ghee is basically, it is Indian. I'm not sure whether it is used across world, but in India you get ghee from milk. When milk is processed a lot, you get ghee out of it. And ghee has got great power. It is quite costly also. At the same time, it has got huge power. But how that milk is getting converted into ghee, or we can call it butter. We can call it butter in a simple way. When that milk is getting processed, when going through lot of challenges in the terms of heating and all, in the same manner, Whenever you go through the challenge, then do not try to run away. Face it, my dear friend, face it. Try to go into root cause. Why the hell you are facing that challenge? What is the meaning behind it? And think positive in that perspective. Toxic positivity is just thinking positive without thinking about the root cause. And the real positive thinking is thinking positive along with the root cause, considering the root cause. This is another example. God's idol or any idol when you make. See, whenever there is a sculptor and sculptor is trying to create an idol or any kind of thing from that stone, if that stone is not ready to sustain a lot of pain, then what that stone will become? Nothing. That stone will eventually become soil. But the stone is ready to absorb a lot of pain, then only that stone is going to become God or some kind of idol. Are you getting my point? My dear friend, when the life is throwing challenges at you, do not try to run away. Please understand what is the deeper meaning behind that. Please try to find the root cause and think positive. Then only your value is going to grow. Otherwise, not. There is one amazing quote. If you try to run away from a challenge, you are simply running away from a grand success. And at the start of a session, you just promised me that you want a grand success. You want a grand success. If you want a grand success, then you need to face the challenge. The way the stone is facing a lot of challenges through the sculptor, because sculptor hitting that stone in thousand ways, in thousand styles, but that stone is sustaining that by keeping in mind what that stone is going to become. It's a metaphor, my dear friend. I know the stone is not going to think and all, but it is just an example over here. That when you are facing challenges, don't try to run away, because most of the time when people face challenges, they try to run away through chatting and smoking and drinking and watching movies, doing shopping, a lot of those things. Don't try to run away. Face it. Don't just try to create that happiness by doing some unnecessarily things. Just face it. How many of you ever went to a gym? See, when you go to a gym and if you try to lift maybe a weight equivalent to this mobile, maybe 100, 150 grams, is it going to help you to develop your muscles? Is it going to help you ever? Not at all. When you will go in a gym and when you lift a weight which is beyond your capability, which is quite difficult, then only you're going to develop muscle, isn't it? In the same manner, when the life is throwing challenges at you, you are trying to achieve something, you're putting your heart and soul, but you're not getting the desired result, you're getting some kind of negative feedback, you're getting insulted in that process, then please accept it. Try to go into the root cause. Do not try to run away from it. If someone goes to a gym and that gym instructor or that mentor tells that person to lift a heavy weight, and if that person is just trying to run away and trying to lift only light weights, God bless that person. That person is never going to develop the great muscles. Because if you want to develop the great muscles, then you need to go to a gym and you need to lift heavy weights always. That is the only way. So face your challenges. Do not try to run away. Any kind of a sport, be it cricket. See, I'm from India. In India, cricket is like religion, a big, big sport. You must be loving soccer or any kind of a sport. Don't you think whenever there is a challenging situation, and in that challenging situation, if someone is raising hand and performing really well, that person becomes a legend? Do you agree? Do you agree? Just let me know in the chat box, comment box, wherever you are, or YouTube or Facebook. Whenever there is a sport and whenever there is a tricky situation, challenging situation, in that situation, the person who raises the hand and performs becomes a legend. That person gets a lot of awards, rewards, and a lot of things. Why? Because that person is performing in pressure situation. He's not running away. He's not taking any kind of shortcut. Is it making sense, my dear friend? In the same manner, when the life is throwing challenges at you, in spite of putting a lot of efforts, then please try to understand a deeper meaning. Don't try to run away. Don't try to just keep following the same system. try to do some kind of changes. Try to change your approach, because if the challenges are coming, then there may be some challenges in the system, and you need to work upon that. Don't try to run away. Do not try to run away. Sport is a classic example to understand this concept much more better. Driving. If you want to learn driving and you are going somewhere and you are just doing the practice in an open ground, okay? If you want to master the driving and you're going in an open ground, or you're going somewhere where the traffic is very less, then it is not going to help you. I hope you resonate with this fact. If you want to master the driving, then you need to go on a street in an area where the traffic is going to be huge, because there your skills are tested, and there you're going to develop yourself as a great driver. In the same manner, in the life, whenever the challenges are coming, do not try to run away by taking some kind of shortcuts. Please face them, just in order to keep yourself safe, keep yourself in a comfort zone. Because in a comfort zone, you know what, whenever you're in comfort zone, you're always going to think positive. That is a toxic positivity. In a comfort zone, you're always going to think positive, because there is no challenge at all. But when you go in a challenging situation, it is going to be the great test of your positivity. There is the real positivity. Otherwise, the comfort zone is a toxic positivity, I would say, because that person is just doing the wishful thinking that I'll be legend, I'll become this, I'll achieve that. He's just visualizing, doing affirmation, doing meditation, but not going out of the comfort zone. So, my dear friend, accept the challenge, and go out of the comfort zone. You must have seen the ECG. In the ECG, it is always up and down. It is never going to be steady. And the people who always think like life is going to be full of roses and everything is going to be great, always they are expecting it is to be straight. It is going to be straight in the graveyard. It is going to be straight line. Everything is okay. Everything is normal in a graveyard. And if you're alive, then ups and downs are going to be there. The challenges are going to be there. Do not try to run away from it. Accept it. Accept the challenges. If you just keep yourself in a comfort zone, nothing is going to happen. Ask yourself honestly, what kind of actions you want to take in your life, but you are just holding yourself back. Why? Because you want everything perfect. You're keeping yourself in a comfort zone. And when you keep yourself in a comfort zone, I would say it's a toxic positivity. It's not going to help you. Some people just on the social media share all rosy pictures, all great things on the social media. It is great, nothing wrong. But if you are facing some kind of challenge, then please address it. Please address it. Do not just wear some mask and try to have the poker smile. Yeah, you should have the smiley face and all, nothing wrong. But at the same time, you should work on the root cause. You should work on the challenges. Go out of your comfort zone, my dear friend. Go out of your comfort zone. So is it making sense? Just confirm me in the chat box. Just confirm me in the comment box. Wherever you are, YouTube or Facebook, just confirm me. Is it making sense with you? Whatever the concepts I'm sharing. Most of the people dream of some legendary life, some amazing life, top of the world life, but they are not ready to go out of the comfort zone. They are just taking, they are playing very safe. They are playing very small. It is not going to help you. It is all toxic. It is all toxic, because you will not realize it. You will not realize at that point. You will lose a lot of years, and after a few years, you will realize, oh my God, I didn't take that risk. And because of it, I was just keeping myself in a comfort zone. I was keeping myself only positive and happy by watching movies, by doing a lot of stuff which is not useful in order to achieve the goal. It is all toxic, and you will realize it later on. And as your well-wisher, as your friend, I'm telling you on your face, please go out of your comfort zone. Try to do something unimaginable. Then only you will come out of the trap of the toxic positivity. Yeah. So let me continue and move ahead. My dear friends, accept challenges as the opportunities. Whatever challenges you're facing, because always challenge is going to put you out of your comfort zone. So accept them, welcome them as opportunities. Do not try to run away from it. And how most of the people run away? By watching movies, by chit chatting, by doing some kind of smoking, drinking, or some kind of wrong things. It is not going to help you. Whenever you face a challenge, then accept it as an opportunity. Please go out of your comfort zone. Don't be in a zone like all is well, everything will be great, everything will be great. Think positive, think positive. One day I'll become amazing, one day I'll become rich. Don't be in an illusion, because toxic positivity is always going to create the illusion. You're not moving out of your comfort zone and expecting something magical. How come it is going to happen? So accept challenges as opportunities and just tear it apart, my dear friend. Tear it apart. So how are you going to do that? I'm going to share one amazing formula right now by which you can do it. Yeah, there is one amazing case study over here. I hope you know there is one mystical story which is known as Mahabharata. You know, Ramayana, Mahabharata. So in Mahabharata, there is one character which is known as Bhim. Now, Bhim is such a character. Is like whenever the back of the beam, okay, back of beam touches the soil or touches the ground, that point of time he gets the power of 100 elephants. Whenever the back of the beam touches, it is a mystical story. I'm going to share what is the message behind that. Whenever the back of the beam, okay, touches the ground, he is getting the power of 100 elephants. What does it mean? It means whenever we are facing unbelievable challenges, and if we step up, if we accept it, then we also get unbelievable power from our subconscious mind. Please understand, when there is a big challenge and we face it, then we are going to receive the great power from the subconscious mind. Most of the people try to run away from the challenge, hence they don't experience that power. I'm just challenging you right now. If the challenges are there, please go out of your comfort zone and put some efforts. Try to do something unique, try to do something out of the box. You will realize what kind of powers you have. You will not realize it until you do it. So this is one mystical story. I hope this will motivate you to do something, because whenever you have that intention to bounce back, to go out of your comfort zone, then something magical is going to happen within you. And let me share you the ultimate formula for the bounce back. How you can get out of the trap of the toxic positivity, the comfort zone, and how you can bounce back in your life. Step number one, accept the situation. Whatever is the situation, accept that. Please put the word accept in the chat box, comment box, chat box immediately. Please put the word accept in the chat box, comment box, wherever you are, Facebook or WhatsApp, Facebook or YouTube. Accept. Accept it, my dear friend, because the moment you accept the situation, you accept the responsibility, you are going to be full of power. Because the moment you blame someone, moment you try to run away from it, you lose the power. Moment you run away, moment you blame, you lose the power. But the moment you accept the responsibility, you claim the power, you get the power. So accept it. Accept the situation, whatever it may be. Then identify the root cause, why it is happening, why the challenge is going on, what is a deeper message behind that. See, you may not do it on your own. It is a bit difficult to understand the message and all. Maybe you can have some kind of mentor or coach in your life. Maybe you can read a book and try to identify the root cause. And as I told you, trust me, you can get some kind of root causes from the astrology, numerology, and fingerprints. You can get. See, I'm telling you, it is not about stars and all. Rather, it is about what kind of potential you have, what kind of traits you have got. See, there are something called as genetic programming. You can understand the genetic programming, and you can identify the root cause why you are facing certain challenges again and again. Obviously, it is all in your subconscious mind. Let me tell you. When you try to understand from the astrology, numerology, fingerprint, or whatever, it is basically in your subconscious mind, but it is not that easy to understand. It is very subtle, and hence you can take help from some mentors, all these tools to identify the root cause. And finally, you need to model successful people. You need to model successful people. Whichever challenge you're facing right now, if any other person faced same challenge earlier, try to read that book. If he has written that, or maybe try to watch that video, try to meet that person, try to do some kind of research and understand what exactly they did. Please put the word model. Please put the word model in the chat box, comment box, wherever you are, YouTube or Facebook. Put the word model. Model successful people. It can help you a lot of, with your time, energy, and money. If you try to do it on your own, it will take a lot of time. But if you try to model them, you try to understand what is exact strategy which can be applied in the life, it can help you like anything. And in that process, my dear friend, when you identify the root cause, in the bracket I wrote, convert your pain into power. Convert your pain into power. Whatever challenge you're facing, try to create some great story around that so that it can help you to bounce back. Convert your, I'm going to share some case studies, and from that you will understand what exactly this concept is all about. Pain into power. You need to model successful people. What is the meaning of pain into power? I'll give an example of one of the cricketer, and he was basically Australian fast bowler Glenn McGrath. Now Glenn McGrath lost his wife due to breast cancer. That point of time, you know like any other ordinary person, like Glenn McGrath could have gone into the smoking, drinking, or some kind of stuff, so that he can somehow the dust off the negativity regarding his wife or the pain. But he didn't do like that. He didn't go in a depression or didn't do any kind of wrong thing. Instead of that, Glenn McGrath started one foundation, McGrath Foundation. And from that foundation till now, around 30 to 40,000 ladies got cured from breast cancer. Think about it. What he did, he converted pain into power. Instead of running away from it, instead of creating some kind of stuff by creating the positivity, he converted pain into power. I'll give one more example. And this example is by Tony Robbins. Tony Robbins had 4 fathers. And Tony Robbins was going through hell. When he was 17, he ran from his home because his mother tried to kill him. His mother had some kind of challenge because of alcohol and because of antidepressants. There was some different things going on through her, and she tried to kill. So Tony Robbins ran away and he started working as a janitor. He was no one, but luckily he attended one of the program by Jim Rohn, the motivational speaker by then, and he understood what is the power of the mind, what is the power of attitude. He started using those principles in his life. He got some amazing results. And you know what he did? He decided that I'm going to help a lot of people. I'm going to help the humanity so that the pain which I went through, others should not go through. The pain through which I went, others should never ever go through. This was the mission of Tony Robbins. So what he did, he converted the pain into power. So this is what we need to do. And he modeled Jim Rohn by then. That point of time, he used to teach NLP and all those things. So he modeled successful people. He converted pain into power. And this is exactly what you need to do. Then only you can keep yourself safe from toxic positivity. Because toxic positivity is a positivity, but it is keeping you away from the root cause. It is keeping you away from the pain, or maybe it is helping you to forget the pain. Do not forget the pain. The pain which is there in your life right now, it is there for a purpose. Is it making sense? Put the purpose word in the chat box right now, the comment box of the YouTube or maybe Facebook. Put the word purpose. There is a big purpose for the pain which you are going through right now. Whatever may be the pain, whatever, but that pain has some meaning. It is so important. Please don't run away. It is a grace, my dear friend. It is a grace. It is a God's grace on you if you're going through pain. Accept it. Find a root cause. Try to find a deeper meaning and just bounce back. Just accept that. Convert your pain into power. Go out of your comfort zone. Face that pain. Face that challenge. And this is how you can manage your toxic positivity and you can achieve the phenomenal success. Is it making sense? Is it making sense, my dear friend? Just let me know in the comment box. Is it making sense, my dear friend? Just let me know in the comment box. Awesome. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much, my dear friends. Thank you so much. And that's it from my side. That's it from my side. I would love to have some questions from your side. I would love to stop at this point of time to take your questions. Just let me know if you have any questions. I would
Wow.
love to take questions.
Thank you very much, sir. That was awesome. That was an amazing presentation. You said it all, you shared it all. Now, the meaning of toxic positivity is already clear to us.
Thank you.
I know that our participants, sir, have many takeaways from your topic. We will be back to you, sir, in a little while. We will
Yep.
proceed in the quiz competition.
Yep.
Thank you. So, before that, please watch this short video. So you may join the quiz competition by using the link www.slido.com with the code IGP quiz. So you can find it in the comment box. You can also use the QR code on your screen. So join now, our dear participants. Okay. So you can join the quiz by logging into www.slido.com with a code IGP. So we already have a number of participants here. Okay, keep on coming, please. Join us. And while we are waiting for this, please again, reminding all of you to share, tag your friends, comment, subscribe to our channel, and join IGP. Hello to Sir Mikey Leonardo. Thank you for joining the quiz, as well as Sir Jaire, Ma'am Wendy, Ma'am Maribeth, Sir Mark, Ma'am Michelle, Ma'am Lydia. Hello, good evening, everyone. Sir Jalil, Ma'am Evelyn, Ma'am Carmela, Ma'am Enelita. So you can use the QR code or log into www.slido.com. The code is IGP. We will start the quiz a little later. Okay, so I really hope you really enjoyed the topic of our speaker for tonight, because I personally um, enjoy it and learn a lot from his discussion. Again, our dear friends, we will start the quiz um, in few minutes. And remember that you will be receiving a quiz competition certificate once you join the quiz for tonight. And top 10 will be awarded with quiz competition certificates also. And after this, we shall have the question and answer, where our speaker will be able to answer all your queries. Please take note also that there is no relation between quiz completion certificates and international webinar certificates. So log into www.slido.com with our code IGP. So you can also have your certificates after the webinar. So good evening, everyone. We will start now. So please get ready. So we have a number of participants here already. Join at slido.com with the code IGP. So we still have time to mention your friends in the comment section so they can join us tonight. So, you know, in IGP, there are a lot of things to learn. And at the same time, it's fun, especially when you join this quiz competition. Okay? Okay. Question number 1. Just thinking positive without proper process is like success or illusion. Key in your answer now. And the correct answer is illusion. And 90% of you got it correctly. Congratulations. So let us see who won. Okay, congratulations, Ma'am Christina V. Del Rosario, for ranking first or number 1 in our leaderboard. Congratulations. Next, use of deo and perfumes without taking bath is example of smartness, toxic positivity. Let's find out. And the correct answer is toxic positivity. And 94% of you got it correctly. On the leaderboard again is Ma'am Anna Marie Joy A. Mercado, followed by Mikey, Marie, Lizelle, and Lasson. Congratulations. Next, toxic positivity. Is it pain or healing? Your answer? The correct answer is healing. And only 24% of you got it correctly. Congratulations to Ma'am Gemaline V. Rivera, our rank one. Next, we develop muscles when we lift heavy weight. No other answer? Heavy weight. And of course, the correct answer is heavyweight. And 71% of you got it correctly. On the leaderboard, again, Ma'am Gemaline V. Rivera, congratulations. Followed again by Ma'am Lizelle. Next, in any sport, big awards and ad contracts goes to a person who performs under pressure in general. Your answer, please. And the correct answer is under pressure. And 75% of you got it correctly. Congratulations again to Ma'am Gemaline V. Rivera. Wow. Congratulations, ma'am, as well as to Ma'am Lizelle, runner-up. Next question. Shopping, eating junk food, and watching movies give you temporary pleasure, real happiness. Key in your answer now. And the correct answer is temporary pleasure. And 98% of you got it correctly. Very good. That was amazing. On the leaderboard, Ma'am Gemaline V. Rivera, congratulations to you. As well as Ma'am Lizelle. Next question. ECG indicates life is going to have ups and downs, steady path. Your answer, please. And the correct answer is ups and downs. And 92% of you got it correctly. Wow. Wow, this is amazing. Okay, Ma'am Lizelle and Ma'am Gemaline Rivera, close fight. Congratulations to you. Next question. When we accept responsibility, then our power increase or decrease? Your answer, please. And the correct answer is increase. And 98% of you got the answer correctly. On the leaderboard, Ma'am Lizelle, followed by Ma'am Gemaline. Next question, please. Speaker became topper from dropper in which field or field? Engineering, medical. Let us see. What field is that? The correct answer is engineering. And 69% of you got it correctly. Congratulations once again, Ma'am Lizelle. Succeeded by Ma'am Gemaline, of course. Excuse me. A girl couldn't manage anger towards a male because she had breakup or raised by single mother. Your answer, please. And we have raised by single mother. That's the correct answer. And congratulations, Sir Lasan. Okay, let's proceed now. Congratulations to all of you. Let's proceed now to, let's see the top 10. Congratulations. So we have, congratulations to all of you. And thank you very much for participating in the quiz competition. So let us see now our top 10. Please don't forget that you will receive a competition certificate aside from the certificate from this webinar. Congratulations to all of you, and thank you very much for continuously supporting IGP. Okay, congratulations. So we shall now proceed to the question and answer part. But before that, let us watch this video. Hello, Sir Narad.
Yep.
Good evening. Welcome back.
Yes. Great evening. Great evening. I'm waiting for the
So,
questions.
yeah, our dear audience, you may now address your question to our speaker. And while waiting for that, for their questions, allow me to personally thank you, sir, for the knowledge you shared with us this evening. I personally learned and enjoyed the discussion. Thank you very much. That was
My
amazing. That
pleasure.
was wonderful.
My pleasure.
So please key in your questions now, our dear participants. Our speaker is very much willing to answer your queries. So while waiting for that, sir, a while ago I asked you how or when will this positivity become toxic? And I really enjoyed the listening to your presentation. I really learned.
Great.
And I do hope our participants were able to listen very well because they can really use this in their lives. So come on, our dear participants, please give your answer, your questions to our. Okay, so from Ma'am Evelyn Waperi. Good evening, ma'am. Good evening, sirs. How to deal a colleague who always thinks she is right? Thank you.
Awesome. Just massage her ego. Just, whenever some people say they are always right, they are always right. If you try to oppose them directly, it will be a clash. I would say if you want to put your point, there is one trick. You know how to go about it. Whenever say she says she is right, you also say I absolutely agree with you. I 100% agree with you, and then you add your point. See, whenever you have clash with someone, that point of time, if you directly start with the negative statement, then it is going to create some kind of fight. But before that, if you agree with that person and then you put your point, then it is going to be magical. And some people, they never going to accept, they never going to accept that they are making any kind of mistake. They are always right. And such people do not ever learn something, do not ever learn. So I would say, you just bless that person, just say in your heart and soul that God bless you, and you carry on with your work. Because we need to accept some of the people like this only. In my office also, where I work, there were few people, they never accepted their mistake, they never felt they are wrong. And by doing so, they are missing out on the learning opportunity. So instead of getting angry, you should feel pity for them, you should feel bit of bad for them, and you should just say God bless you. Have a broad smile on your face and just say God bless you. This is what you should do.
Wow, that was remarkable. Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Next question, sir, from Sir Joshua Diego. What is really toxic positivity? Healing or pain? Just
Yeah,
guess,
I'm very sorry.
just
Yeah,
get
I just,
confused. It's
yeah, I
okay.
really want to say sorry to each and every one of you. One or two questions, actually, there was some mistake in the typing. I'm really, really sorry. So, toxic positivity is always a pain. It is not going to be healing. Okay. And I really want to say thank you to Joshua for raising this question and for giving me an opportunity to apologize.
Okay,
It
so
is
it's a
pain.
pain, Sir Joshua.
Absolutely.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. So from Jalil Ali, good evening. How do you respond to toxic positivity?
See, I always accept the responsibility. This is the best thing I can do. Instead of, see, whenever I do not get some results, instead of running away from it by doing some kind of funny stuff or any kind of thing which is going to help me for the temporary reason, I just try to go inside that challenge and try to find the root cause why it is not working in my favor. What else I can do extra so that I can achieve that result. This is what I do. I never try to run away.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Next question, please. From Sir Jomer. Good day, sir. Can you consider wait, stop, go signal of the traffic light idea as a toxic positivity? Please elaborate more.
Right. Just let me read the question again.
Okay. Uh, can you consider wait, stop, go signal of a traffic light idea as a toxic positivity?
No, no, not at all. See, wait, stop, and go. It's like whenever the things are not in your favor. So sometimes you need to wait. You need to wait for the right time. But that doesn't mean during that waiting period, you should do something else. You should keep yourself mentally and physically ready so that you can tear apart the opportunity. I agree with you. Sometimes the situation is tough. Suppose, let us take example of COVID. During COVID, a lot of businesses were hit. So that point of time, most of the people were at home. They're not getting an opportunity to work, do kind of some kind of business. So that was a wait signal. Yeah, that was a stop signal, wait signal. So that doesn't mean that during that waiting period you should do some kind of wrong things. Rather, I would say whenever there is a waiting period, you should strategize how exactly you're going to bounce back and be mentally and physically ready. I will share you one classic example. If you ever go to a great astrologer or numerologist, they may say you that this time phase, coming 6 months may not be great, but after that the great time is going to start. You know what most of the people do? Then in the 6 months they do pure time pass. They kill the time. They just wait for the right opportunity. But when the right opportunity is coming in their life, they are screwing it up. Why? Because they're mentally and physically not fit to tear apart or to grab that opportunity. So during waiting period, what exactly you do, that is going to determine your results.
Okay, precisely, sir, precisely. So, from Ma'am Danya, what about giving others a tough time with this feeling that we are very positive and the other one is not as positive as we are? Is this also come under the domain of toxic positivity?
Let me just read this question again. Just give me a few seconds.
Okay. So, what about giving others a tough time with this feeling? What we are that we are very positive, and then the other one is not as positive as we are, negative. In other words, is this also come under the domain of toxic positivity?
See, I'm not getting your question correctly, but I'll just try to answer. In case I'm not giving the right answer, please ask question again. I would love to answer. See, I feel if you are feeling positive and another person is not feeling positive because of XYZ reason, then they need to take that responsibility, because sometimes people going through some kind of challenge, they are not ready to accept the responsibility, and they are going through pain. They are not ready to accept. But if you are accepted the responsibility, then you are going to feel positive and you're going to do something great. But never ever harm others. Please understand. If you harm others, then it is beyond toxic positivity. The law of karma is coming into the picture in that case, because when you harm others because of your some kind of actions, it is not acceptable. Yeah, but in case, see, in case you are very dynamic, you are shining bright, you are doing great work, but others are not digesting that, others are not comfortable with that, then it is not your business. I heard one amazing quote by Lisa Nichols. She's an international speaker. She said, I'm going to shine bright. If you have challenge, then wear sunglasses. I'm not going to dim my light for you.
Thank you, sir. That was a
Yeah.
good answer for this question. I hope that answered the question, Ma'am
Yeah.
Dania.
In case it is not answered correctly, then please reframe your question.
Okay, so hello, sir or ma'am, Pataka. Okay, hello, sir. How to avoid toxic people within the family?
Love your family members. This is the best thing you can do. Please understand. Whenever the person is going through some kind of challenge, that person is in pain and that person requires love. That person requires understanding. See, I will share you one classic tip, classic tool. Try to use it. It may sound something like illogical, but give it a try. Give it a try, and it will give you a fantastic solution. Whenever some people are going to some kind of challenges, just say God bless you to them. By doing so, you know
Wonderful.
what you're doing. You are also feeling great, and they are also getting great amount of energy from your side.
Wonderful, sir. Another question, sir, from Sir Crispiniano Candido. Sir, what is wrong with leaders in the workplace who think they are better than their co-workers?
Actually, some people, this is the reference question, connected question to the earlier one of the question, that some people are always say they are right, they are far more superior. In corporate world or some kind of people, they always feel like they are superior, and such people never progress in their life. If you go to any legend, if you go to any legend of sport field or scientist field or any field, you will realize they're always down to earth. They're always ready to learn. They never say they are superior. Even though they are superiors, they are not, never going to accept they are superiors. They always hungry for the knowledge, and they always say there is a lot to learn. I remember one of the example by Sachin Tendulkar. Is one of the greatest cricketer actually. I don't know whether you follow cricket or not. So he has a huge amount of runs and records. But when he
Mm,
retired, you know what he said? I am still the student of this game. I am still the student of this game. But some of the leaders, they always feel they are right. You can't help it. You can just say God bless you, and you can prove them wrong with your performance. This is what best you can do.
thank you, sir. We have some more question. Thank you, sir, for answering the questions very well. From Sir Joshua. Do loving too much a toxic positivity? Since love is a positive emotion.
See, it is a tricky question. I would say love your goals more than anything else. Love your goals. There is an amazing quote by Albert Einstein that if you want to live a happy life, tie it to a goal, not to people and the things. If you if you attach your life to people and the things, you know what is going to happen? One day, those people either going to change or going to leave you. It's a harsh truth of our life. People are either going to change or they're going to leave. That point of time, you will be in a big pain. So I'm not saying stop loving people, start hating and all. I'm not saying like that. I'm not saying stop maintaining relationship. I'm not saying like that. What I'm saying, you love your goals, and along the way, Love your people also. Love your family members, friends, and all. But whatever love you're going to get back from them, that is going to be the bonus. Please understand. Do not consider it as a primary source of happiness. If you consider your relationship as a primary source of happiness, then it will be a big challenge. And hence, most of the people after breakup or when their loved one leave them, they go in depression. Why? Because their happiness totally dependent upon their loved one and near ones. Love your goals, and at the same time have a healthy loving relationship with your family members and friends, but make sure that the primary thing is your goal. Loving relationships are important,
That
but primary thing is going to be a goal.
that was well said, sir. Thank you. Another question, sir. How to deal with toxic parenting that is wrapped into toxic positivity in front of world, but inside it really hurts the children's self-esteem. From Ma'am Danya again.
Yeah, it is really tough actually, you know. But trust me, if you observe the life of legends like Oprah Winfrey, I hope you heard the name Oprah Winfrey. She went through the hell kind of a childhood. Then I'll give example of Louise Hay. She also went to the hell kind of a childhood. Tony Robbins went to the hell kind of a childhood. Think about it, what kind of emotions they went through. But as they grew, when they were adults, luckily they got some amazing mentors and their life transformed. Their life transformed because we can only, we can only set examples. You see, if you are a parent, you need to set example in front of others, in front of other
Mhm.
parents,
Mhm.
how to boost the confidence of the children. This is the best thing you can do, because you need to lead with the example. Because if you just go and talk to them, do not behave this and that, it may not help them, or they may not enjoy that answer. They may say, who the hell you are to tell me like that. So instead of that, you lead from the example, you lead from your case study. This is the best thing I can do, you can do.
Thank you, sir, for that beautiful answer. Do we still have another question from Sir Jomer? Law of attraction being said, toxic positivities. How far is this true? By Lakson. Is this already answered?
No. See, I agree. So law of attraction is great. So law of attraction is what you think and feel, you attract. What you think and feel, you attract. But let me tell you, whenever you're following even law of attraction, universe sometimes is giving you some kind of painful situations so that you learn the real lessons. Please understand, whenever you're following the law of attraction, the subconscious mind or NLP or whatever it may be, the universe is going to give you some kind of painful situations only, you know only in order to make you a hero. Have you ever seen a movie? In a movie there is always a villain. There is always a villain. Why? Because whenever the fight is going on between that hero and the villain, then only the hero becomes hero. In the
Mhm.
same manner, when you follow sometimes law of attraction, all these things, you are saying you want to become a legend, you want to become powerful, you want to achieve this. Then what universe is going to give? Universe is going to give you some kind of opportunities so that you can work upon them and you can achieve your results. But if you consider the problem as, oh my god, I'm following law of attraction and still the problem is coming, why it is so, then it is going to become toxic. I hope you're getting the concept. Because whenever the challenge is coming, in spite of following the law of attraction, then understand there is a great message behind that challenge.
Thank you very much, sir. We still have another question. Thank you very much, sir, for answering all the questions. Thanks, sir. Sir Samir Narad of India. We really appreciate your presence and joining us tonight, sir. The IGP community is so happy to have you here with us. And I do hope that you will join us in our future events. Thank you very much.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Thank you so much, everyone, for the great opportunity. And God bless all of you with the radiant health, unlimited wealth, and all the happiness in the world. Always go out of the box, always face the challenge, and come out of toxic positivity and achieve grand success. God bless you.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much. God bless.
Yeah.
I would also like to thank our dear audience. Thank you very much for your active participation. Please continue to support IGP. igupcom. Please remember that certificate code is required. Without code, no one is eligible for certificates. So our code for this webinar is IGP 4678. So again, our code for this webinar is IGP 4678. Thank you very much. So, ladies and gentlemen, again, before we end this webinar, please, again, we are reminding everyone to share, to tag your friends, to subscribe to our channel, and be a member of IGP. So that concludes our activity for tonight. To our amazing audience from the deepest part of our hearts, thank you very much for attending and for joining us tonight. We really hope that you learned something new that you can use and apply in your lives. Again, please don't forget to recommend our page to your friends. So please be reminded to collect your e-certificate after the webinar. If you haven't created an account, please do so by using our website, www.eduigp.com. We hope to see you all again in our upcoming webinars. Thank you very much. Once again, this is your host, Cyrene from the Philippines. Stay safe and healthy. Good night.